door, the missing sound, he will rise, deadly to the core. The change will tell for you. It's a crazy.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode number 12 of the Game Nights audio podcast. I am one of your hosts, Swag, and I am joined by K-Wing.
Hey, what's up, gamers? It's our 12th show. Wow, man, 12.
Yes.
That's something.
Yeah, you know, it's like, we got a great show today, by the way. We got lots of stuff. We got the usual. We're going to start the game, the game. We're going to start the podcast off with some announcements. We're going to head to gaming news. K-Wing has your new releases for the week. We're going to talk about the games that we're playing. We're going to answer your questions. It's going to be another great, jam-packed episode today. And thank you very much for joining us here on episode number 12. Now, more and more, K-Wing, you know, I've noticed that I'm listening to other podcasts that are out there.
Yeah.
And we're like, I think we're the only ones that try to start out the podcast kind of exciting. Usually when people play the music, it's like, hello, yes, we're here for another week on the podcast, and it's gonna be fun. Don't you think it's gonna be fun?
Oh yeah, I'm really excited. I got my bag of pretzels right here, and I got a very nice Shatner thing going, and yeah.
That sounds great. Yeah, and today I think maybe, you know, I have a glass of white Zinfandel, and yeah, we're gonna talk about games, and it's gonna be fun. Seriously, what the heck is up with that crap? Why would anybody listen to that for like longer than 2 seconds?
Oh, wow.
It just annoys the crap out of me. Anyway, we've got a few announcements to make. First and foremost, we are almost done. We've been kind of hinting at this before. We've been hinting that we are working on a syndication deal with another really big website, and that is almost finished. I wish that we could throw the name out there for you guys. We can't do it yet, just because, you know, it's not a 100% done deal, but, you know, it's 90% done. That they're working on integrating our podcast page into their website as we are speaking. So hopefully we'll be able to make some kind of announcement about that next week. And next week's E3, which is going to be a blast, because we will be doing the podcast. I will be on location at E3, and I will give you guys all the latest information about what's going on with E3. And one of the cool things is that we'll be doing the podcast right after the Nintendo press conference. Yes. So essentially, right after the Nintendo press conference is done, I'm going to run back to the hotel, and we're going to do this podcast, and I'm going to try and be the first person to share with you guys all of the announcements that Nintendo has made. So that's going to be a really, really awesome episode next week. We might even have to do a couple episodes next week. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Hey.
It's going to be
I'm all for that.
Jam-packed week. All right, let's go ahead and get into the gaming news, because I know you guys are frothing to know what is going on this week. Okay, if I can just... Yeah. Okay, I'm having this problem again, K-Wing. What's going on with my sound effects?
I hear nothing, so I mean...
All right, there we go. Don't worry, I got it taken care of. Okay, so the first piece of news that I have, and there aren't too many, you know, things that are generally exciting pieces of news this week, but there's several things that I kind of want to comment on. First thing is that we got a letter here from Spike TV, and it's them tooting their own horn of how they're partnering up with Game Trailers to bring you all these exclusive reviews and news and everything like that during E3. But the one thing that I found was interesting is, you know, they have the regular guy, Jeff Keighley, who, you know, he does everything for them. But I guess they're also going to have Rose McGowan as one of the anchors. You know who Rose McGowan is?
Nope.
Rose McGowan is a really hot chick. She was in the movie Scream. She's been in Charmed. She was dating Marilyn Manson for a while in the late 90s. I think they were actually engaged. But I think she's really hot, and she's also in the Terminator Salvation video game. So I tell you right now, if I see Rose McGowan there, I'm going to go up and snap a picture with her. So, because I think that she's a really, really hot number.
Your wife would love that.
Oh, yeah, she likes Rose McGowan. I'll tell her right now. I'll tell her as soon as she comes home, honey. If Rose McGowan wants to go have dinner, I am going to dinner with Rose McGowan. No, actually, I can't do that, but I wish I could, but that's not going to happen. K-Wing, here's a little piece of news that you might find interesting. Okay. There are 2 exciting new Harvest Moon titles coming. Natsume, a worldwide developer and publisher of family-oriented video games, announced today, which was the 21st, so last week, meaning today, that it will publish Harvest Moon Animal Parade for the Nintendo Wii and Harvest Moon Sunshine Islands for the Nintendo DS. Harvest Moon Animal Parade will be released this fall, while Harvest Moon Sunshine Islands will be available later this summer. Both of the new games will be shown for the first time in public at Natsume's booth at E3. Are you interested in that at all, K-Wing?
If Natsume sends me the games to review, yes, but as far as the Harvest Moon series, I've been spoiled now with Rune Factory. I can't. I want to go back, but it's like I go through and replay all these old like Harvest Moon farming games, and it's the same old thing. With Rune Factory, they changed everything up, so it's actually interesting to me. K-Wife would love it though. She loves the Harvest Moon series still. It's simple, it's farming. Get married,
Right. Well, let me see if I can spice up your interest at all by giving you a quote from the CEO of Natsume. He says, "Harvest Moon Animal Parade and Harvest Moon Sunshine Islands continue our beloved Harvest Moon franchise with wonderful new storylines, plenty of activities, and exciting features. Each game introduces intriguing new characters and exciting new features, such as the ability to share your photos over WeConnect 24 in Harvest Moon Animal Parade." So after that, does it sound any more exciting to you?
No.
Not at all?
No.
Okay, well...
I'm sorry. If they had like a Coliseum or they had like some type of magic or sword play or something that I'm telling you, Rune Factory is just, I'm spoiled.
Okay. Well, maybe what we'll have to do is if we can get some copies of that game out to you, maybe we'll have to have K-Wife on the show and she can give us an objective review on the new Harvest Moon games.
She's going to do a spin-off review series very soon. That much I know.
Excellent. Well, oh, really? So that's officially announced that she's going to be doing that then.
Yep.
Excellent. We will be looking forward to that. Keep us posted on how that's coming along.
Girly game.
Moving on. This is not, again, this is not a particularly fascinating piece of news, but it brings me to a topic that I want to discuss, which is video game developer and publisher Tecmo announced Family Fun Football for Wii.
Oh, no.
In this fun, arcade-style casual sports game for everyone to enjoy, play against friends and family in vibrant-themed football stadiums, or perhaps even in space.
Pass.
And the reason why I bring this up is because the term family film is 9 times out of 10 means it's a horrible movie. It means that it's full of, just kids acting like morons and, fart jokes. And, the term family movie pretty much, is equal to a horrible movie. And what's rapidly happening with the Wii system, any game that is dubbed a family game, 9 times out of 10 is epic fail. Well, correct me if I'm wrong.
Most of the time, yeah, but you remember, what was the name of that game? It was Ninja Dodgeball. I thought the game was going to be terrible. Mm-hmm. I got to play it over at a couple's house that I know, a friend from church, and it was actually fun. I mean, it was very kiddie, but it was fun.
Right. But what I'm saying is those games seem to be very rare these days. Any of the ones where they try to claim that it's fun for the whole family?
Most of the time, it's just too frustrating to even play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I'm not alone on that subject. Now, here's another piece that I want to talk about just because it was absolutely completely misleading. So, again, I get these press releases straight from, the PR agencies or the companies or whatever. And in the subject line, it says that this company is releasing the #1 online first-person shooter game in North America. And I'm like, wow, the number one online first-person shooter game, what's this? So I open it up, and it says the Korean-based online games company Game High Corporation Limited. What's a horrible name? Game High Corporation Limited today announced Sudden Attack, their number one free-to-play first-person shooter game. Not Korea? And not even Korea. It's the company's number one. It's like, come on, dude. They fooled me. I'll tell you right now, they fooled me. Because I opened up the